about you guys, but I know if the world is coming to an end, I don't want to survive it. I think it's going to be a real pain in the ass. I really do.
There'll be a lot of headaches.
A lot of headaches. I just don't got the time. And you know what? I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Wi-Fi will be out.
Yeah, we can't have that, man. Right? So there are some that are preparing for whatever the end is. Is it nuclear war? Is it biological weapons? It doesn't matter, but they have been called Doomsday Preppers because they are getting ready. Like they're going to be better prepared for when these things come up than others. And I didn't even know, none of us knew until 2 days ago that we have two in studio.
Yeah, so I wouldn't call myself a doomsday prepper. It's more like just being prepared for an emergency, but maybe a little more than most people. And my husband makes fun of me for it, but I think it's smart. I have two young kids. If something happens when we're in the car, I want to be able to, I don't know, survive for a couple of days in the wild if I have to. And it sounds ridiculous, but 10 years ago, in the city where we're based, was something called snowpocalypse, where everyone had to abandon their cars, sleep in hotels in the lobby, like on the floors, try and walk home. So, like, my thing is, if the power grid fails or if there's an electromagnetic pulse, which could happen, everything's going to stop working. So I want to be able to have stuff on hand where I can get home and survive while getting home.
All right. So if it's just like extra supplies in your car, if you break down, that's one thing. That's not doomsday.
Well, they're not typical supplies.
It's more than just a few supplies. We found this out this past weekend, and we were fascinated because I think we can be honest with ourselves. Cassie and Jackson here are two of the smartest people on the show. Like, their intelligence level is through the roof.
I think they rank 1 and 2.
Yep. I think amongst the staff. And so for the two of them to have this and nobody else on the staff to have it, I find it so fascinating.
So what else is in there besides snow? I mean, for bad weather, sure. I mean, you need a couple of things in the car, but let's really see if that's what's going on.
If I'm leaving the car, I need stuff to survive. So this is my go bag.
They both have their backpacks now.
Well, really quick, Jackson, what precipitated you having a doomsday bag in your car?
I agree. I'm not doomsday prepping per se. It's more like Cassie's saying preparedness. I also have 2 young cats that I have to take care of as well. And you just never know what's going to happen. And again, it doesn't have to be for some apocalyptic scenario, but in the case that something does happen where temporarily you need some things, like, you know, you've got a bag that is your one go-to to take on the road with you.
Yeah, but Cassie, didn't you tell us over the weekend that if you could have a bunker, you would, but they're just too expensive?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I agree with that, too.
If you own property and someone's like, I'll give you a bunker for free, that is a cool bar. And then if something happens, you can go hang out with it. Anyone. So I've got a solar-powered crank radio for weather updates.
There's nothing good on radio, man.
I've got a survival tent. It'll fit 2 people, and it's lined with Mylar on the inside, so it'll be warm. I've got a couple of these food packs. So you just...
I have those too.
The exact same ones.
No, mine's breakfast skillet, and his is lasagna, and then I've also got chicken fajita bowl.
I have those, like beef stroganoff.
Yeah, I almost got that one.
Are those like MREs where you just like add water?
Yeah,
yeah, they're just like dehydrated food.
Where do you buy that stuff?
Amazon.
Tommy ain't waiting for an emergency.
I think REI. I got a bunch of these Epic venison bars because they last a long time. It's like jerky for little snacks, and Cliff bars as well. What else do I have? I've got emergency Mylar thermal blankets, which is great if you break down. It'll reflect your body heat back at you, keep you warm. First aid kit. What else? I got Kleenex. I also have toilet paper and super glue at home. Super glue is great for stitching up superficial wounds if you need to. I have these emergency sleeping bags. So they also keep you warm in case it's cold outside.
You're very afraid of being cold, aren't you?
Well, I mean, shelter is the first thing you need to find if you're stuck in the woods. It's shelter, then water, then food. Life straw to filter water. It also hooks up to hoses and water bottles as well, so I can filter water that way.
Are you jealous of what she's got over here?
No, we're matching.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to trade like Pokemon?
No, I did research. I got a splint in case somebody breaks an arm.
I don't know.
You know, out in the suburbs.
Just in case. I got a spork. Got to eat those meals. I got some hand warmers. I got a tube of Vaseline because that's great for chapped lips and stuff. Wet wipes, hand sanitizer wipes. One thing I'm really excited about, I got a high lumens flashlight. And I got a arc lighter, so it's waterproof. It uses electricity to light stuff. And then I got a Silcock key, which I'm really excited about. Jackson,
what
do you
now?
have one of
What
these?
now?
What is that?
Hang on.
So
Was that open?
a lot of industrial water spigots, like when you turn your hose on, you use the knob or whatever. A lot of industrial ones, like on the side of a Target, don't have that. This key allows you to access those hoses, so I'll be able to access industrial water.
Jackson, is she right on par here? with
Spot
what
on the
you got?
money.
Spot on the money.
Yeah, I've got duct tape, the usual. I've got a lot of things for carrying water because that's important. Blankets. I've got a lot of toilet paper. That's important.
Yep.
We've got bandanas. We've got toothbrush, toothpaste.
Bandanas.
Bandanas.
What? Wait a second.
You're going to be gangbanging in an emergency.
Yeah, it's joining the blood.
Duct tape, bandanas.
That could be a tourniquet. What you're prepared for.
A tourniquet. Yeah, you never know.
Thank you, Tom. It could be. You got to have stuff like hair ties.
Oh,
You don't think about it until you're trekking through the woods and you're like, my hair's in my face. It's annoying. I can't swing my machete, which is in the mail.
Haven't
I
you
have a
guys-
collapsible hatchet and a collapsible shovel, too. Wow.
Haven't you watched TV shows? You're going to get bit by a snake, so you need a tourniquet.
Exactly. I've got a signaling mirror,
a signaling mirror.
waterproof matches and waterproof lighters, a camping stove.
A camping stove? Ooh.
Just curious, how much are these packs? Everything in the pack and the backpack itself, how much did you spend to save your life?
I didn't spend that much because I have a budget. I do have a fire starter coming too. I think my whole kit was probably $250.
$250 to save your life. Okay.
Yeah, probably about the same. And the thing is, my dad's the one who kind of is the whole reason for all this. He's always the one that's kind of drilled into us being prepared. And a gift that he always gives people for Christmas or family members, close friends are these packs. And so I think it's the perfect gift to give someone because it's not something that you think about needing until you actually might need it.
I'd be so confused if somebody gave that to me as a gift. I'd be like, what is this right here?
Where are you sending me?
I think you guys need to practice. Why don't you fire up that little stove and cook some of that beef stroganoff? I'll be your taste tester.
It's all about I don't expect to have to use any of this. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not saying, I think something's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not buying into those conspiracies. But the thing is, if something were to happen, I would have some tools at my disposal.
Some.
That I
You
could
have
use.
All the tools. I'm impressed.
Thank you. And you can collect these over time, too. It's not like you buy them all at once.
The only thing I'm confused about, Cass, is you said that your tent is room for two.
Oh, yeah.
So what you gonna do with the rest of your family?
Oh, well, Chad's sleeping outside. I figured the two kids are like one adult.
I love how on this collapsible tent, this 2-person survival tent, it says, don't die in the woods.
The only thing on my doomsday prep checklist is OnStar. If I'm in the car, I hit OnStar and I'm like, please come save me.
If there's an EM, like a Carrington event, that's not going to work and everything will collapse.
I am glad that the two of you
who
guys
event?
are going to still be around, actually, because if the world is coming to an end and I survive, I'm useless for anybody else. Right? At least the two of you guys are smart enough to save some people.
Okay, so they brought this. What are you bringing to the table, Mo? It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be anything like here, but as far as for the group, for survival. So they have all of this stuff.
Yeah.
We have absolutely nothing. So in order for them to accept us into their survival tribe, what are you bringing, pockets empty, to help the group?
Yeah, you want to bite a chicken fajita bowl, you got to bring some skills to the table.
What are you bringing?
I'll bring a loaf of bread.
You ain't got a loaf of bread.
I'm at home.
You got nothing. It's just you. Your personality.
skill?
What skill?
What skill?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're dead.
Absolutely nothing. You know what? You need entertainment.
Yes.
I'll bring the jokes.
You bring the jokes?
I will entertain us.
Keeping it light. I like that.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Wait. You got access to Jackson's camp. Okay, we're going to admit you to our relative camp, whether or not I would let you in the boundaries or not.
Oh, what am I bringing? Yes. Team spirit. Go, team. Don't die in the apocalypse.
I don't think that's enough.
All right, I'll die.
I'm guessing I got a dime bag on me.
Your pocket? tents are empty.
No, they're not.
Listen,
No, they're not.
I got one joint in there. You guys can have it.
I'm letting one of you in here, and it's Kristen because she's married to Bart.
Yeah.
True. Good call. True.
Also, I'm good with kids.
Yes, you can do childcare.
Yeah, don't put me down for that.
And Abby's good with
I'd
cats.
rather die.
Yeah, I want to join the cat squad over there with Jackson.
The Bert Show.